Hello, this is Alex from StayFrostyCinema playing with a Striker and the MP9 on Seatown. I joined this one in progress, clearly picked by the Call of Duty matchmaking devil, who is mad at me for playing Battlefield 3 in Skyrim. I mean, here I am getting killed right off the bat, and I was surprised when I found out the guy with the Scar L killed me and not the other guy with the Striker. And here I spawn and I shoot, and that's just to check to make sure like everything is working alright, because it usually seems I'm not as fast on the trigger as everyone else with a goddamn Striker in their hands. And if you feel the same way, it may not be your controller, it's probably because you're too fast. I mean, I probably pulled the trigger twice too fast for the rate of fire on the Striker to register 2 actual shots, and finally this third one registers, making you fire slower. And there's a bugger with the Claymore. I knew there was someone camping in the building up there, but without SitRep or Stalker Pro, there was no getting past that. That whole building is dangerous. The ladder, right like where I am near, is usually a death trap, because as soon as you poke your head up, there's probably going to be some kid right there with a sniper rifle in your face, going for super cool no-scopes at point-blank range. And finally, it's this life I start to pull a comeback. Right here, I get a long shot with the MP9s. And from what I know, I would say that the MP9s are the best secondary for sort of all-purpose secondary. And they're actually just as good, if not better, than the UMP primary SMG. And you just can't have as many attachments on the MP9. And since they've patched the Akimbo FMG9s and apparently all the Akimbo machine pistols, I don't even know. It's hard to keep track of all the rebalancing and bug fixing they have done and have to do. But anyways, the MP9s are a very valid secondary, especially if you're running a non-full auto primary like a shotgun like me. And here comes Little Miss Pred for the quad, getting my AH6 Overwatch, which actually proves to be quite useful, as you'll see. And I decide to hold off on my precision airstrikes. I put it back down, and I think at the time I thought I could destroy my own AH6 with it, so I just continued running around with the Striker. And I don't have damage or range on the Striker, so the 6 measly pellets aren't the annoying and somewhat cheap status that they usually have. And in Modern Warfare 3, I just don't know. When it comes to the shotguns, I mean, they had the extended mag glitch, they patched that, and they were usable with that. I wanted to get extended mags, and now they've buffed, yup, if you haven't heard already, for the first time in Call of Duty history, they have buffed guns post-release, and they have buffed the USAS and the KSG. But here's the catch. Just like how guns can be nerfed too much, these guns may have got buffed too much. From the other commentators I'm watching, the KSG9 seems to be a new favorite. I'm seeing quite a bit of gameplay with that. And then right here, this is just wonderful. I mean, what could be the most annoying thing about Final Stand? It could quite possibly be the instant drop shot they have at close range, where they are invulnerable for a few seconds. Anyways, I've decided to call in my precision airstrike. The game's almost over. Can I get the final kill? There's one. Nope. East Side Mitch gets a knife. Let's see this. Looks like camping. Oh, here he goes. Looks like he stabs frickin' Jason. It's no airstrike, but not bad. And look, it's my airstrike behind the scoreboard for a photo finish of 21-6. Once again, this is Alex from StayFrostyCinema, and you stay frosty, planet Earth.